Hello, my name is Craig J. Davis and welcome to my channel. Yesterday I was going to make a video about red door, yellow door, any other colour door. But I never got around to that because I decided to go out for the day, and then I spent all night drinking. Speaking of drinking, the dog. The dog. Come here, you bastard. There we are. Just let that settle down. I think I'll take a swig from a can. Cheers. Right. This video is going to cause a lot of controversy because I now don't believe that this virus even exists. I just simply don't believe anymore that COVID-19 exists. Now, I understand this it may cause a lot of offense to people, but hear me out. Now, because I'm not saying that this virus doesn't exist, what I'm saying is that I don't believe this virus exists. Because because I don't believe that this virus exists, still it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. It's just that I don't believe it. And here's why, right? We are told that this virus is a deadly virus, right? This thing came from Wuhan from China in December 2019. We had a lockdown in this country in March 2020. Wearing facial bras across your face became compulsory in June 2020. So if this virus is so deadly, why was it only in March did we have the lockdown? Surely, shouldn't we have had this back in December? And the same goes with wearing facial bras. Why did that take so? Why did that take so long to come to effect? And the other thing as well, why I don't believe this virus exists, and they tell us that it's such a deadly virus. This thing started in December. It is now August. I have not seen one single person becoming ill, let alone die from this virus. Also, as well, if this virus is so deadly, and so then, because they tell us it's so deadly, wouldn't the media be showing us patients on the news, people dying from this virus? I mean, after all, wouldn't they show us? Because if it's that deadly, surely they would want us to see people dying from this virus to give us a glimpse of how deadly this virus is. But the news has not shown us one patient, not even one, that has had this virus. Yes, they're constantly telling us that people are dying from this fucking thing. But you could say that about anything. And it turns out that the people who have already died from this so-called virus already had underlying health issues. So if they did have this virus, the virus itself didn't kill them, it just contributed to whatever illnesses they had in the first place. And here's another thing too, right, which I find absolutely despicable. If this virus also exists, why are doctors lying about all this? Because they are putting down, right? They are writing on people's death certificates that they died from this virus, when it turns out, in fact, they never did. I mean, yeah, some of them had the virus, but they died from other things. But what's worse, some people who have died haven't even had the virus. Yet they are still putting down on their, they still putting it down on their death certificates that they died of COVID-19. Now, what is their agenda? Why are they doing this? Why are they lying about this? When a person becomes a doctor, they swear an oath, "Thou shalt do no harm." Well, if you're lying to people who have lost their loved ones, if you're lying about the cause of death, and these people find out, right? I mean, if they've lost a father or grandfather or son or daughter, blah blah blah, right? If these people find out, and I'm sure some of them have, surely they'll be absolutely angered and absolutely traumatized. You're harming people. Stop it. If they haven't died of this virus, then fucking say so. Why are you, see, if this virus exists, why lie about it? What are you people trying to prove? Because if it exists, it exists. If it exists, then you don't have to prove anything. And also as well, right, because I've said all of this on Facebook, and someone commented on my status. It's not on my main status. I've joined this group that exposes all this bullshit. Yeah, one bloke commented on my status, and what he said was absolutely important. He said, if this virus is so deadly as well, why aren't there any hazardous waste disposals to destroy facial bras that have already been worn? Because that's not happening, is it? I mean, when I walk the streets in public places, I've seen facial bras being scattered all over the place, all over the pavements, all over the roads. So you're spreading the fucking virus anyway. So you people who wear facial bras, you're fucking hypocrites. And yet you have a go at me and others like me because now apparently I'm a selfish fat bastard because I refuse to wear a mask. You're having to go at me? What about you? You are wearing these fucking things and then you're just discarding them in public places where anyone could pick up these things, right? I mean, especially children. Children are very curious, small human beings, and they use their hands to pick things up. So so I suppose that there have been cases where children have picked up these facial bras, because that's what I now call them, facial bras. And so if this virus exists, if they're then catching the virus, it's because of people like you. And yet I'm the selfish one? What about you? Take a look at yourselves. Start taking responsibility for your actions and stop pointing the finger at people like me who's just expressing my freedom. But anyway, as I said, I'm a firm believer that this virus doesn't exist. To all of the drones who are wearing facial bras, who want to call me an idiot, instead of actually calling me an idiot and using other insults to insult me, right? Why don't you be a decent human being, learn to have a debate, and show me some fucking evidence? That would be a start. Just prove it. Right? Because if a virus is this deadly, if it's as deadly as you people are making it out to be, then proving it shouldn't be very hard then, should it? But yet somehow it can't be proven. I haven't seen anyone die from this thing, right? I mean, I work 3 days a week in a charity shop, right? And the shop is packed, the streets are packed, and they're all walking, and they're all getting along with their lives exactly the same before all this nonsense started. If this virus is that deadly, don't you think that we would have seen people collapsing in the streets by now? I mean, don't you think that would be just a tad possibility? I mean, hello, wake up! I'm sick to death of this fucking shit. I'm sick to death of social distancing. I'm sick to death of being told that I should wear a facial bra. I'm sick to death of being told I should keep on constantly using these hand sanitations. Each shop you got to go into, I mean, say if you do a lot of shopping, right, and you go into a lot of shops, they've all now got these sticky, gooey hand sanitations. Each shop you go into, you've got to use them. You can't pick anything up because your hands are so full of this shit. Anything that I try to pick up, it just slips out of your fucking hands. Anyway, I mean, is there any wonder why I fucking drink? It's the only thing that keeps me sane in all this insanity. Anyway, I swore. Oh, it's tepid. Oh, who cares? Look, please comment. Please subscribe. Please don't hesitate to hit that like button. Please don't hesitate to share this video. And have a nice day. And if you're going to have a drink and you get drunk and you pass out, try not to get shit on the sheets. Thank you. Peace out and God bless you all. Amen.